To found ourselves in observation and experimentation, we're going to start today off with a little experiment. Here, this light bulb is going to represent our moon, and this sheet is going to represent some clouds in front of the moon. Alright, now here our light bulb is really close to the sheet. Now we're going to go ahead and move it away from the sheet and look for the difference. Here's a picture of when our light bulb was next to the sheet. And here's a picture of when the light bulb was away from the sheet. Alright, Melody, what major differences do you spot between these two pictures?
Well, I noticed that the light bulb, when it's closer, then it's brighter, and then when the light bulb is farther, then it's dimmer.
Okay, that's a good observation. Do you see any other differences?
That it looks smaller when it's farther away and then bigger when it's closer.
Okay. What major differences do you see in the sheet itself?
Well, when I actually pay attention to it, I actually noticed that when the light bulb was closer, then the sheet became darker. And then when it was farther away, it seems lighter, like brighter.
Okay, good observations. Now, here's a picture of the moon with some clouds in front of the moon. Do you think our picture of the moon looks more like the light when it was up close to the sheet, or like the picture when the light was far away from the sheet?
I think it looks like the farther away picture because the moon is dimmer and it's not as big.
What about the clouds themselves? Do you see how the light, when it's farther away, look at the entire sheet. Remember how you pointed out the whole entire sheet and how that looked different compared to the light up close? What do you think about that?
Well, it kind of looks like darker, so I'm not actually really sure. Well, actually when I look at it, the clouds is like bright in the middle and then it gets like darker and darker.
So does that look more like the picture on the left or the picture on the right?
I think it's like the left now.
Alright, here's a different picture where you can't quite see the moon as well. What do you think about this one? Left or right?
Left.
What makes you say that?
Well, it's bigger and brighter.
How about the clouds themselves? Do the clouds themselves look more like the picture on the left or the picture on the right?
I still think the left.
Okay, what makes you say that?
Well, because the top of the higher clouds look darker and then it looks brighter when you go like lower, closer to the moon.
Alright, now here's a third picture. Note how we can actually see the moon through the clouds here, so it's kind of like there's no sheet right there. So we're just looking at the clouds here. Do these clouds look more like the picture on the left or the picture on the right?
Well, I think the left because it's darker, and in the picture, the clouds are darker. So I think the left.
Okay, I think you've got some great observations here.
I actually think that the light up close picture and the moon picture actually look very alike because the clouds are very dark, just like the light up close picture, but the sheet it looks more like a sheet, and then the clouds look more like clouds.
Did you know that NASA claims that the moon is 238,900 miles away?
Wow. I don't actually know if that's true or not, because they lie about a lot of stuff.
So, if the moon was really far away, what should those clouds look like?
Well, if the moon is so far away, then all of the clouds should be brighter and white, like in the light farther away picture.
So how far away do you think the moon actually is?
Probably I don't actually know, pretty far away. But I don't actually think it's that far away, as NASA says it is.
Okay, that's a good answer. Do you think it's close enough that planes might have to worry about bumping into it?
No, I don't think it's that close.
Yeah, neither do I. Otherwise, it would have been really easy to visit the moon, right?
Yeah, super.
Well, thank you for your thoughts on that. There is still a whole lot out there that we still don't know about the moon, but it sure is fun to investigate.
This video is brought to you by the Flat Earth Institute of Science.
Thank you all for watching. To check out more of our videos investigating the world around us, come check out our playlist. We've got over 100 different videos there, and each one is for the most part under 15 minutes long.